Hey, welcome back everybody. This is Casheway here. This is part 2 of Contempt of Court. I don't know the name of this particular case, so it'll be in the title, I guarantee you. This is case 1 of Contempt of Court, and this music is pretty awesome. The Robert Snow theme song, I guess. So, we found this detective investigating the crime scene. I'm assuming it's for Grossberg's, and he's in our office for some reason. So, we don't have anything to present, but we will talk to him. Let's see. So, the investigation. How's the investigation going so far, Detective? A catastrophic success. Is that good? You tell me. Okay, let's talk about something else before I start to cry. Why are you here? Why do you think I'm here? Investigating, of course. But what does this office have to do with the murder? We found a playing card near the body. Okay. So I thought it was odd. Did you look into it? Well, duh. So why would a card lead to Phoenix Wright? The only thing I can think of is that in Ace Attorney 4, he's a poker player, so maybe, I don't know. Let me ask about the card. What's the deal with the card, Detective? You know, I was thinking the same thing a few hours ago, and I figured I had some kind of message behind the killing. Possibly about who did it, why they did it, and how they did it. Really? How the hell should I know? I just found it on the body. Ugh, someone just shoot me. Well, see, Mike, this card is the reason I'm here. Why are you here for the card? Ah, that's confidential. Alright, so they suspect this office as a crime scene simply because of the card. So what's the crime? Let's go to this. What do you know about the crime? The victim was... I love what he's doing. We're not part of this team yet. We're not part of the investigation. In fact, we're probably suspects at this point. We're not defending anybody yet. We're not defending Trice, or whatever his name is. The victim was Marvin Grossberg, the head of some law firm I've never heard of. I want to remember the name of it. The Something's Criminal Law Defense Law Firm. If only he made it easier to remember. Anyway, yeah, this guy is not very bright. He was killed roughly midnight, that's what we're guessing, from stabbed to the heart. He was murdered at Verglis Bridge. I am terrible at pronouncing things, so I hope I'm getting this right. Verglis Bridge? Is that what we're doing? Verglis Bridge? Never heard of it. I ain't surprised. It's up in the mountains. The bridge provides access to Tyville, but Nyeville? Like a Nazi thing? Like, Nyeville! No, that's stupid. It's like Tyville, but like Nyeville. Nyeville. Small village just outside the city. Neville? Oh, Neville. Neville. Oh, like, I don't know. I guess it's Neville. Neville. Oh, like evil, but with an N. So like Neville. Like a Neville town. Evil town. I get it. So Mr. Grossberg was on his way to Neville town. Or Neville. Whatever. You must have been up there. Why else would he be up in the mountains? And why at midnight? You can get the autopsy report from Jake. He's up at the crime scene. Marshall? Jake Marshall? You don't have a client yet. So? We can't investigate. We don't have permission until we get a client. Don't worry, Mike. I'll let you off this time. Call it special permission. Let me off. Is he a detective or a gym teacher? Give this to Jack. Tell him I said you could have it. We're not even part of this thing yet. Oh my god. The police in this game are so incompetent. Oh man. So we got an Aphrodite from Detective Snow. Jake, huh? Where have I heard that name before? Looks like we have a crime scene to investigate. I guess we do. Good luck, Mike. We've already been up there. What did you find? I'm on liberty. So let me get this straight. We're not the defense, and you're not supposed to divulge anything, but we're not even the defense yet. We're just random civilians at this point. Hell, you're investigating our place. Oh, alright. Please be straightforward once. Wait a sec. Objection! You gave us permission thingies so we can investigate the crime scene. So why wouldn't we find anything if all the evidence has to be up there? Like he's the one who's feeling awkward this time. I messed up that reading so badly. We'll still be around here for a while longer. I need to search until there's nothing else that ties to this case. He still hasn't told us why he's here. Let's check out the crime scene. Alright. So without a client, we're just gonna go. Alright. This is the crime scene. Okay. I suspect we're gonna run into Jake Marshall. The only detective in the game named Jake is this cowboy named Jake Marshall. And it makes sense because if this is Detective Snow's second job as a detective, it would make sense they would put someone with him that's more of a veteran, like Marshall. Hey, there's a crime scene. What? Who's that? Okay, that's not Jake. It's just the detective. Maybe this is Jake. Excuse me, sir. Can we ask you some questions? I guess that wasn't... No, it's probably Jake Marshall. Maybe he's the culprit. No, it's probably not. Don't know who that guy is. Hey, Nick. I was looking at the body tape over there. Shouldn't it be white? That's so it can be seen in the snow, Bambina. I can't do a Texan accent. I don't know. What's a Texan accent? Like a southern, maybe? Now, partners, this is the crime scene. The bridge is off till sundown. Nick, look, a cowboy! Don't be silly, Maya. How could there be... Hey, I said, Phoenix, right? Well, I'll be damned. Now there's a familiar face. Jake Marshall! Long time no see. Oh, you know each other? Oh, right. So in Ace Attorney 1, there was a DLC case that involved the chief prosecutor murdering somebody, and we had a defender, and Maya wasn't there, so she didn't actually meet Jake Marshall. He was a patrolman. Oh, so they promoted him after we... Okay, so I'm not going to spoil the ending, but it's a happy ending, and Jake Marshall got promoted. I guess back to detective. That's Detective Jake Marshall to you, partner. It kind of sounds like Snow now. I'm assuming we can't investigate yet until we go to the... I'm just going to present this now, in case. Detective Marshall, would you have a look at this, please? Another one of those letters of introduction. Snow's the auger of this gold mine. I suppose I should let you in on a little bit of prospecting, then. Welcome to the ranch, partners. Guess I don't need this anymore. Again, I am not a voice actor, and I suck at it, so I'm just going to do my best and just let it fly. So I guess we can investigate now, but let's have a talk first about Detective Marshall, no longer Officer Marshall from the first game. You're a detective again. You heard me right. To be honest with you, compadre, that case 3 years ago was the main reason. What with Prospector Gant behind bars, I've been fixing to get back to detective rank for a while now. Okay, so he just spoiled it. So in the 5th case, the DLC case of Ace Attorney 1, the chief of police, who was a guy named Gant, was responsible for murdering this guy's brother. And because of the investigation on some other shady things, he was demoted. But Gant was behind everything, and he got promoted. So, 3 months ago, I finally got my old rank back. How do you like that? And I think he's a veteran at this point. He's probably, like, old. Okay, 36. Alright. And how old's Snow? 27. Okay. And Grossberg's deceased. And Maya's 19. Okay. Congratulations! Damn straight, Bambina. These two have certainly taken a shine to each other. I'm gonna brush up on my old West slang when I get back. Detective Marshall's so cool! Looks like another new hobby from Maya I won't hear about till the end. I won't hear the end of. I can't read. God, I can't read. Read, Casheway, read! But I'm only here today because I got to babysit the Greenhorn. I figured that, yes. Greenhorn Detective. That's Snow. So yes, that makes sense. That, you know, they wouldn't just put a new detective on this case without a chaperone. It's here where he bit the dust. Midnight, I reckon. Took a stab to the heart. Here's the autopsy report. Again, we are not defending anyone, but I don't blame Jake Marshall because Snow gave us permission. So he has to let us investigate. That's what we got. Okay. So, let's see it. The estimated time of death was March 27th at midnight, was a stab to the heart. Do they know exactly? I guess they know it's midnight exactly. Of course it was midnight on the nose. He was age 68. Died on March 27th, and loss of blood. Alright, we're almost at the end of this episode, so I gotta start investigating. I'm doing shorter episodes now in order to... just because. I thought that the 25-minute episodes of Turnabout Substitution was a mistake. So I'm gonna try shorter episodes, like 12, 15 minutes. Maybe I'll do this one for 15 minutes. Look, Nick, the murder weapon. It's hard to believe that Grossberg's blood's on the end. Detective Marshall, are there any fingerprints on the murder weapon? We had a couple of these forensics types back here a while back. And... sorry, partner. The vomit shop. I'll give him that. Looks like we have a mystery killer again, Nick. Why can't we just have a simple murder case? You have no idea how many times I've hoped for that myself. Phoenix Wright has never, ever gotten a straightforward case. And actually, no. The first case where he defended Harry Butts was pretty straightforward. But other than that, every other case he's been a part of has been some conspiracy with, like, someone that no one thought was the killer. Mercury tip is the victims. So, in other words, we have no fingerprints, but we know the blood is Grossberg's. Pretty impressive. Bonza. What? Bazana? I don't know. Fuck me. I can't read. Let's look at this. Hard to believe Grossberg died right there. Is that a smiley face on the... oh my god, there's a smiley face. What is this? Marshall, would you... someone made a face on the outline with some tape. Tee, you have to admit, it's pretty funny. I suppose it's kind of funny in a little sort of way. A certain detective drew that face earlier. Well, I ought to turn that dunderhead into the sheriff for the developtory. I can't read. I can't. Detective Snow, you have a weird sense of humor. So this is the card we were referring to earlier. This must be the card. There's the victim carrying it. Nick, look! There's blood. Oh, there is blood. You're right. It's strange. The blood has some sort of shape. As if someone smudged it. Maybe Grossberg did it with his last breath. He could have been trying to write the killer's name. That's been done so many times, and it never works out that way. It actually happened in the second case, Ace Attorney. So, it happened in Ace Attorney 3, it happened in Ace Attorney 1, I think it happened in Ace Attorney 4 at some point. It never works out that way. But he didn't really write a name, he kinda just drew a smudge. And why a playing card? There's a... what is this? No, I want to go to up here. Is this a badge? What's this in the snow? Is he a maybe we're defending a prosecutor. Couldn't that belong to Mr. Grossberg, who was a defense attorney. I thought something was off about the nugget. I remember seeing a prospector. Oh, he says prosecutor now. Oh, no, in Ace Attorney, he always calls them prospectors. He doesn't call them prosecutors. There was just Snow and that other guy. That reminds me. Who was that strange man? Or ask Detective Marshall if he knows anything. This is going on a bit. Whatever. Bloodstain. There's a large amount of blood on the left side of the body. This would suggest that the victim was indeed stabbed in the heart. If he was lying face down, that is. Do you think Mr. Grossberg passed out from the cold? Maya, please tell me you're joking. Probably not, unfortunately. There's some snow prints. These not count. Looks like some shoe prints over here. No? Alright, I guess we can talk to him. Mr. X, you said someone else was here with Detective Snow. That I did, partner. Let's see. I arrived here. I saw Snow with some techie looking guy near the buyer tape. My suspicious looking he was, dressed in a brown duster and hat, a pair of sunglasses. That's the guy we just saw. Caught the last of their chin wag. It was something like this. You'll find another one there. Well, why? What's that place got to do with anything? Just do your job, detective. Who the hell are you, anyway? Yeah, being all mysterious doesn't make you cool, Mark. See you around, Snow. How did you know my... Weirdo! Snow then set off to the city and our hombre crossed to Neville. And that's when Detective Snow came to our office, and Mr. X went to Neville. Yeah, but we bumped into him as he was coming back. Who is he? Is he connected with the case? I think it's a good idea to ask Detective Snow about this mystery man. Are we done here? Okay. Let's go back to our office and ask him. Alright, the next one we'll ask about this mysterious man. So, who was that masked man? This has been Casheway here, and I will see you in the next one. See ya, everybody.